buildings that aim to minimize their visual impact on the environment, and interiors made of recycled materials are at the leading edge of fashion and comfort. These are the ways in which architects and designers are leading the world in green thinking. And in South Africa, we're right out front with a new range of eco-wise contemporary furniture. One perfectly in step with architecture's new generation.
How do you consolidate good architecture while still being sensitive to the environment?
The best way that we found to do this was to create a single footprint, everything stacked on top of each other, to create full frontage for every single apartment without looking down, no loss of privacy, absolute prime views.
The structure does still follow the profile of the cliff face.
There's practical issues to that. If one goes down against the slope, so to speak, it's much harder to achieve. You're setting longer and longer foundations. It's much more difficult. This is a single intervention. We did cut out the cliff, but we did make sure that we were below the people behind, so their views weren't ruined. It was a legal requirement, but also being sensitive, we tried to stick to that.
If the greater proportion of this building's concrete, glass and steel structure comes from or can become raw building material again, then Wetherlys have raised the bar even further. They've conceived and built the structure of their new eco-wise furnishings from totally recyclable material.
We've created a perfectly eco-friendly range, which is 100% South African made, so it reduces the carbon footprint, and being local creates jobs, and it's fantastic.
Beneath their natural fabric shades, the furniture structure is like honeycomb, light, fire retardant, shock resistant and a fine sound barrier.
And I do really enjoy how you've referenced colours from the outside palette and brought it inside. I mean, you've got these avocado greens and you've got your azures.
Colour is so important, and as you said, the greens with the grass and all the rest, but you've also seen it in our prints where we've taken elements of the nature like the trees and the prints of the leaves and those kind of elements to just bring that whole consciousness together.
Finished in natural wood, white or coffee bean colours, they provide a frame for an open decor style.
A space like this obviously dictates the kind of furniture styling, and what I rather enjoy about this is that we've got low profile furniture, so it really helps your reading of spatial volume.
Absolutely, and it's contemporary. There's a revival of contemporary furniture, and this is especially new for Wetherlys and a bit of a new direction that we're going in.
It reminds one of Scandinavian design, fantastically clean and anchored in the great warmth you get from timber furniture.
I'm personally a big fan of high-grain woods, but how green is it to have a solid timber piece?
Obviously, it's not as green as this product that we've developed here. This product has a center core, which is eco-wise, called Eli. It's made up of a recyclable cardboard substrate, which holds the whole thing together, so it still has its weight. It's a lot lighter, but completely recyclable. Overseas, it is a big trend, and with us introducing it here in South Africa, I do believe it's going to grow.
One key to the contemporary look is to choose multifunctional pieces. A coffee table made up of 4 smaller side tables, which can in turn become stacked shelving. Dave's colleagues have designed items like these to stimulate your imagination and resourcefulness, and to get homeowners to experiment with the definition of furniture. But a natural theme is never complete without something in its original form, and from figs branching out of long fluted glass trunks to fresh lilies turning your tabletop into something of a pond, floral decor is the cherry on top.
It's all about the fact that nature is very important, and we need to reflect that in subtle or severe ways, depending on the nature of the interior and what it calls for. In this specific case, we've decided to go with white to keep with the tranquil setting of the dining room and not to obscure the view or the experience at the dining table.
Available in selected stores from mid-February. In March, Wetherlys Premier Guild, an international first, will be launched.
There's a growing awareness of getting back to nature. In fact, I think it's our responsibility to bring that awareness into our homes, into lifestyle and into decor.
Without a doubt, and to look for those things in furniture. There are these products coming through. Also, these products don't have to be unsightly. Eco-friendly product doesn't have to be boring. We can see here how versatile it is, how leading edge it is, and how trend-setting it is.
It's also cost-effective, and with experts on hand, going green has become a real breeze.